it's FCA. Happy Halloween. It is October 16th, Tuesday. I made another Halloween video yesterday, which was my Halloween haul, just a bunch of Halloween goodies. And today we're going to go over costumes and how you can get more than one type of costume out of one base outfit. So we're going to start with this because this is one that's a bit harder for me to get to. I'm going to warn you right now that I'm going to tell you that everything can be a witch. These are very feminine based costumes. Now I don't care if a guy wants to wear a dress at all, but in case you're a guy who's not interested in wearing a dress, not all of these costumes are going to be, most of these costumes actually are not going to be aimed at people who don't want to wear a dress. So, just so we know. So this is, what the name of this one was a Renaissance princess. Purple, anything purple holds and blue tend to be very royal in colors, along with gold. So this could also be a Maid Marian costume. You know, you could walk around with Robin Hood. You could just be a Gothic maiden in this, a Renaissance Gothic maiden. You know, just have the right kind of wigs, the right kind of accessories. The costumes themselves, you can just be whatever comes with the costume. So just the dress by itself, you could be a Renaissance princess, a Renaissance maiden. But you can use accessories to change the outfit. So you could make this, you know, throw on some wings, maybe tuck the skirt in because this is a very long dress. But you could lift it up around and make it shorter so that you could be a pixie, like a Renaissance pixie or something like that. Again, anything that has wings you can turn into a pixie or a fairy or a nymph, something of that nature. So this is another very long dress. I assisted in the making of this one, but you could use this kind of a dress to be, it's very wrinkly, to be a Southern belle. You could also use this to be a masquerade goer. You could use it to be some sort of a goddess. I believe that Artemis is the goddess of the hunt. So this nice hunter green, dark emerald green. You could use this to be lust or greed if you were going to dress up as one of the deadly sins. You could also use this green is associated heavily with envy, and jealousy. So you could do that. You can use something like that. You could cut off the sleeves and make the dress a little shorter, or you could just, I can show you the seams here. You could just find the seam line, cut it off, and then wear a different colored skirt underneath it to be a, like I said, a pixie or a fairy, you know, a wood nymph, something of that nature. Now this one is where boys will have the most benefit from my costumes, I do believe. So this is a faceless phantom costume, which you could also use for the Grim Reaper. You could get this in different colors. You could dye it another color and you could be the guy from Scream, who I believe his name was Scream actually. I only saw one of the movies because it scared the crackers out of me. But you could also remove the hood and put any other mask on top of it. You could be a Gothic girl wearing purple. Purple tends to lean with Gothic-y things. And of course you could use it to be a witch, or something of that nature. Or you could just use it as a tunic and then put other stuff on top of it. This one could also be very based towards boys. Now this isn't even an actual costume. This is my graduation robe, but you could use this to make yourself bulk up. You could tuck this into other areas and then stuff it with stuff if you wanted to enlarge your size, and then put like a sumo wrestler costume on top of it, something like that, just to bulk you up a little bit. But you could also use this as a Harry Potter wig as a Harry Potter costume for any of the houses. You don't necessarily have to be Gryffindor or Harry Potter himself, but you can be any character from Harry Potter that wears one of these type of costumes. You could go as a professor, a stereotypical professor. You could go as a graduate student if you have younger children or something like that. So you can use that. You could also be a judge with an outfit like this. You could be a judge, wear one of the white wigs. Be very exciting. Now the next two costumes I have a lot more options for that aren't so bland, in my opinion. So this is a costume which is also very long. This faced some zombie action, so that's what's going on there. But it has this very long rope tie kind of bit going on. So what you could do with a costume like this is you could be a goddess, you could be Athena or Aphrodite. It is purple, but the bottom part is a light purple. You could be a Grecian, just somebody from Greece, just a Grecian woman, which is, I think, what the actual thing was a Greek maiden. But you could also use this kind of a costume to be a gypsy or a fortune teller. You could use it as a basis to be some kind of a fairy, of course. And with the right other accessories, patch it up a little bit with some different things that you tie around you, and you could turn it into, sorry, my nose itches, but you can turn it into a pirate's outfit as well. You could tuck this part in. It's not heavily tied in there, but you can just use this part, tie this around you, and you could be, a pirate wench. And another one that you could do for a pirate wench, oh, my nose. Sound like Marsha Brady. Oh, my nose. But anyway, where's the top? Oh, there it is. So, this kind of an outfit. Now, this is a long dress, and you could use this to be a witch. You can be a vampire. You could be a mistress of the night. You could be a fortune teller. You could be a pirate wench. Add a hat. The sleeves, you can't really see the sleeves with that sleeve like that, but it does have this open slit like this. So you could be a vampire or a vampiress. You could be a gothic maiden from the Renaissance with this pretty little corset here. You could be a witch with this. You could also use this to be a fairy. If you could be a dark fairy, add some black wings. Very, very handy little costume. And so those are just some ways that you can get more uses. Cleopatra can be used for a fairy or for a Greek goddess, something like that. You can use your imagination. Anything that's like Miss Muppet, Miss Moppet, you could also use for Little Bo Peep or something like that, just so that you don't have to get more than one costume if you have more than one Halloween event. Or if you really don't get that into Halloween where you get a new costume every year, or maybe you just can't afford to get a new costume, but you don't want to be the exact same thing. And of course, one of my favorite things that you can do is, no matter what your costume is, or even if you really don't have a authentic costume, you can be a zombie, throw blood on anything. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube that show you how to make your skin look like it's coming off, and you can zombify anything. Add some wings and some glitter, you can fairy anything. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I will have my accessories video up as well, and have a good day, everyone. Happy Halloween. Bye.